Good morning, everyone. Today, I would briefly explain a few things I've learned from our second week online course on strategic management of executive MBA at IPMI International Business School, with topic on microeconomic on competitiveness and the competitive advantage of nations with Mr. Jimmy Gani, MPA. At the beginning, it was explained that strategy is about choices. You can't be all things to all people. This is what Michael Porter said. This means we have to focus and prioritize in managing our limited resources to achieve goals and objectives. To realize this, companies have to outperform competitions by having a competitive advantage. Now, let's see the competitive advantage of nations. National prosperity is actually created, it's not inherited. So having an inherited natural resources or endowment doesn't make a nation automatically has a competitiveness, but the capacity of its industry to innovate and keep upgrading will shape the nation competitiveness. So it can be adoption of new technology, for example, or new or different ways of doing things. So it's talking about productivity in producing goods and services. They will expand size of the pie, existing pie, growing admittedly, and create new opportunities. Both government and companies or industry have an equally important role to realize all this, where government should become an enabler, catalyst, as well as challenger to foster and encourage private sector development through their policies, regulations to encourage change, promote domestic rivalry, and stimulate innovations. On the other hand, companies they are central actors of economy that can create a competitive industry by keeping promoting innovation and upgrading. Make the existing advantage obsolete is one of the way. And seek out the most capable competitors as motivators is one of the other way to create pressure and challenge for them to keep innovate. To improve productivity level and growth, having rich and prosper with the endowment, nations have to build the competitive environment such as enabling environment like infrastructure, for example, clear regulation and policies, adoption new technologies. All this will only ensure stability in macroeconomic where inflation is low, public spending aligned with revenues over time, human capital development such as healthcare and education, and lastly, microeconomics capability such as quality of business environment, company operation and strategy, and state of cluster development to support productivity and innovation. All this will bring in investment at the end of the day, both domestic and foreign direct investment or FDI, and improve country trade balance and eventually improve productivity level and growth. Last thing I learned was there are three growth stages of national competitive development. Number one is factor-driven economy. This relates to industries that draw the advantages solely from nation factor endowments, mainly from basic factors of production such as natural resources. Number two is investment-driven economy. This includes efforts of upgrading the nation's industry as the companies invest in modern technology and in more efficient facilities. Number three is innovation driven economy. Quite a bit different from number two, where investment dominated by existing technology. This third stage is characterized by creation of new technology or production methods. I think that's all summary I can give it to you from my learning last week. So hoping this is useful and give insight for you. Thanks for watching.